Verstappen is carving his path towards F1 immortality, clinching 3 back-to-back world championships. His latest conquest in the 2023 season was nothing short of extraordinary, boasting an impressive 19 victories that left his competitors in awe. But does Verstappen's brilliance truly elevate him among the pantheon of F1 legends? Let's find out.
My big dream is F1, of course.
Max Verstappen's journey in Formula 1 began in 2015, where he showcased his remarkable talent with Red Bull's junior team, Toro Rosso.
That was last week when we signed the deal. I couldn't believe it in the beginning, but I'm really happy at the moment.
One of his memorable feats was a daring overtaking maneuver against Sauber's Felipe Nasser around the outside at Belgium's Spa-Francorchamps circuit. His breakthrough came just before the mid-season break in Hungary, finishing an impressive 4th, trailing closely behind Red Bull's Daniel Kvyat and Daniel Ricciardo. Then in 2016, after only 4 races with Toro Rosso, Verstappen got the call-up to join Red Bull Racing, taking over from Kvyat. His debut race for the main team in Spain was nothing short of sensational, as he held off former champion Kimi Räikkönen to claim victory. That win right at the start set the tone for his journey with Red Bull. Throughout 2016, Verstappen went wheel-to-wheel with the likes of Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel and others, showing off his aggressive yet skillful driving style. One of his most memorable races was in Brazil, where he battled through torrential rain to secure a podium finish, earning comparisons to F1 legend Ayrton Senna for his prowess in wet conditions. But 2017 threw some curveballs his way as technical issues plagued Red Bull's car, causing frustration for both Verstappen and teammate Ricciardo. This marked the beginning of the tensions between Red Bull and engine supplier Renault, eventually leading to Red Bull's switch to Honda in 2019.
There's huge motivation throughout the whole factory. This partnership with Honda has totally invigorated.
The following year, 2018, was a roller coaster for Verstappen. He struggled early on with his aggression, causing incidents like the one in China where he collided with Vettel. However, after the summer break, he returned with a newfound focus. With Ricciardo's impending departure from Red Bull, Verstappen embraced the role of the team's lead driver. 2019 marked the emergence of Max Verstappen as a formidable force, challenging the dominance of Mercedes Hamilton and the prowess of Ferrari's Vettel and Charles Leclerc. He consistently grabbed podiums and top 5 finishes. Remember the incredible move in Austria where he fearlessly overtook Leclerc for the lead and the win? Or the Mexican Grand Prix where he dominated the race? And who can forget the heart-stopping duel with Hamilton in Brazil that ended with Verstappen securing another victory? Fast forward to 2020, and although Verstappen was a force to be reckoned with, Mercedes introduced some fancy tech called DAS, giving them a speed boost. It was a tough season for Verstappen, but he kept pushing. Then came the epic 2021 season. Verstappen and Hamilton battled fiercely all year, culminating in a nail-biting finale in Abu Dhabi. In a last-lap move, Verstappen clinched his first championship, leaving fans in awe. The drama continued in 2022 as Verstappen mounted a spectacular comeback, erasing a significant 46-point deficit against Leclerc, reminiscent of the iconic 2012 Vettel vs Alonso battle. Red Bull versus Ferrari, history repeating itself. What about 2023? Verstappen was on fire, bagging his 3rd championship. Max has exceeded all expectations. Now, fans are seriously calling him the greatest F1 driver at just 26. Right now, discussions swirl about his status as the greatest F1 driver ever. However, amidst the praise, the question remains, is Verstappen's legacy truly legendary, or is it just hype? Looking at Verstappen's Formula 1 record reveals a story of remarkable success. With 50 Grand Prix victories out of 181 races and an impressive points tally of 2,477.5, he stands among the sport's legends. However, solely focusing on race wins may not provide a complete picture. Consider Ayrton Senna, whose career was tragically cut short, depriving him of the opportunity to reach greater heights. Furthermore, modern drivers benefit from advancements in car engineering, granting them an advantage on the track. Thus, while Verstappen's achievements are remarkable, they must be contextualized within the broader dynamics of Formula 1 history. Beyond mere statistics, Max Verstappen's claim to the title of greatest of all time in Formula 1 is bolstered by several key factors. It's about his remarkable consistency and natural talent on the track that makes people talk about him. Verstappen hardly ever seems to falter or struggle during races, except when faced with technical car issues beyond his control. His exceptional racing abilities were evident even during his early days as a go-karter, where he displayed impressive control and skill at high speeds. Red Bull saw his potential and promoted him to Formula 1 at a young age, a move that has paid off immensely for both Verstappen and the team. But what do some legends in the game think of Verstappen being the greatest ever? Bernie Ecclestone, the former head of Formula One, recently praised Max Verstappen, calling him the best Formula One driver ever. Usually, people talk about Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton as the best, but Ecclestone thinks differently. He said Max is the best driver ever, no doubts. Ecclestone admires Verstappen's ability to get the most out of his car. He said Verstappen, is brightest with regards to getting the best out of the car. He doesn't muck around, he gets right on the program. Ecclestone believes Verstappen is different from Lewis Hamilton. He thinks Hamilton is smart and talented and understands people well, while Verstappen is focused on getting the best out of the car. Ecclestone's words sparked discussions in the Formula One world, challenging the idea of who the greatest driver really is. Gerhard Berger, a former Formula One driver, is also in awe of Max Verstappen's racing skills. Berger thinks Verstappen is the best racer ever because of his dedication to the sport. He said he lives for Formula One with all his heart and soul. That's why, to me, he's the best racer in the world. Berger compares Verstappen to racing legends like Ayrton Senna and Michael Schumacher. He believes Verstappen never slows down, always giving his best. Just like Senna and Schumacher did, Berger is sure that even during the off-season, Verstappen is busy in the simulator, honing his skills and preparing for the next races. That isn't all. In a recent chat on the Formula for Success podcast, Eddie Jordan, a former F1 team boss, had some big words about Max Verstappen. Jordan thinks Verstappen could become the best driver ever. He said, "For me, I really do believe in time. He will turn out to be the greatest driver of all time." Jordan loves Verstappen's attitude on the track. He thinks Verstappen is tough when he needs to be, but also smart about taking care of his car. Jordan also mentioned how important it is for Red Bull, Verstappen's team, to stay strong. Jordan trusts people like Christian Horner and Adrian Newey to lead Red Bull to success. David Coulthard, another expert on the podcast, agreed with Jordan's thoughts. Coulthard thinks Verstappen's upbringing has made him really strong and assertive on the track. He talked about other drivers who might challenge Verstappen. Coulthard thinks drivers like Lando Norris, George Russell, Charles Leclerc, Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton could give Verstappen a run for his money in the upcoming season. But he also said it all depends on whether their teams can make cars that can win races. Looking ahead, Verstappen is expected to be a strong contender for the World Championship in the upcoming season. However, Mercedes and Ferrari are gearing up to challenge Red Bull's dominance, with Ferrari announcing the launch date for their new car. Nico Rosberg, the 2016 champion, couldn't contain his excitement when talking about the 26-year-old's sensational season. With genuine awe, he exclaimed, "It's unbelievable the run of form he's had and the level that he's driving at, the records he's beating. Unreal." Rosberg's words echoed the sentiments of fans worldwide, who watched in amazement as Verstappen tore up the track. But Rosberg didn't stop there. He likened Verstappen's prowess to that of F1's greatest legends, saying, "He's even getting close to those 5 greatest of all time now. It's spectacular. With the way he's driving, he's getting close to Fangio's, Schumacher, Senna's and Hamilton's." Despite these praises for Max Verstappen, it's too early to crown him ahead of legends like Michael Schumacher. Schumacher's numerous drivers' championships and consistent performance throughout his career set a high standard. However, Verstappen is just getting started and has a long-term deal with Red Bull, which means he'll continue to drive top-notch cars in the coming years. Verstappen still trails behind legends like Alain Prost, Sebastian Vettel, Michael Schumacher and Lewis Hamilton in terms of championships. The debate over Verstappen's place in Formula One history continues, but one thing is clear: his journey is far from over. With each victory, he cements his legacy as one of the sport's greatest drivers, captivating fans around the world with his skill and determination. Now, over to you. Is Verstappen the greatest driver to grace the F1 track? Let us know in the comments section below.